This section discusses cell communication, or the process in which cells affect each other's processes via chemical messengers. Cells do this by using a signal transduction pathway. In this video, we will discuss how cells use these transduction pathways for local and long-distance signaling crucial for cell processes.
Cells communicate by allowing solutes and molecules, such as signaling molecules, to pass between membranes of two different cells. Animal cells use gap junctions, while plant cells use plasmodesmata through their cell walls. By using cell-cell recognition, cells communicate by having molecules on one cell surface, such as glycoproteins, to bind to receptor proteins on the other. This triggers a cellular response which receives a signal.
The process of cell signaling is done through three steps: reception, transduction, and response. In reception, a signaling molecule will bind to a receptor protein embedded in the cell membrane and change its shape. This response will start transduction, when modified molecules called relay molecules will carry the signal. Finally, the transduction pathway will trigger cell responses such as enzyme metabolism and the activation of genes by transcription factors for protein synthesis.
Cells can also transmit signals for nearby cells to receive by secreting molecules called local regulators through exocytosis. This is called paracrine signaling. In the nervous system of animals, synaptic signaling can occur, which involves the emission of an electrical signal along a neuron, which triggers the release of molecules called neurotransmitters across the synapse into the target cell, continuing the signal.
Sometimes cells are not very close together and have to communicate over longer distances. Long-distance cell communication occurs through hormonal signaling. Through exocytosis, endocrine cells release molecules called hormones into body fluids, usually the bloodstream, which allows the hormones to travel to target cells throughout the organism.
The process of reception, transduction, and response was the concept most difficult for us to grasp from this section because it was the lengthiest and most complex process in this section. As a result, it was more difficult to absorb the material.
To recap, we have discussed how cells are able to communicate through chemical messengers, cell junctions, cell-cell recognition, local signaling such as paracrine and synaptic signaling, and long-distance signaling such as hormonal signaling. And thanks for watching.
I re-recorded it!